Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Drifting Dreamers 5. I'm Mike, and today we're going to be doing some work with Uncle David from Come On Homesteading. I'm going to go ahead and walk up to his place now, and we're going to walk through the woods, guys. We're going to walk from my generator up the hill and across Come On Campground, and I'll show you guys how long it takes to walk through the woods to get there. Look at this, guys. This is what Odin does. I just caught him in the act. He buries his food. Odin boy, why are you doing that? Thank you, Jacob. Jacob just got the doggy some food. Part of your daily chores, huh? Food and water. Food and water. Just like you, huh? You need food and water. Odin will bury his food, guys. Sometimes he dumps out the whole entire thing, and then just buries it. All right. So here's my generator area for now, and we are actually going to be moving this generator over there across behind that other big pile over there. I do want to go ahead and get that moved for a couple of reasons. All right, so we'll go ahead and carry our handy dandy spider web stick, and we're going to walk on up. There's a nice little path right here for me. Keep my eyes peeled for those slippery noodles, huh? I say there was a path. And there is. As soon as you get by this little area right here. The vines of death. Ow! Dang, good thing I'm wearing my boots today. Got them good old rubber boots. Here we go. This is the path right up the hill here. And it doesn't take very long at all, guys. It's so much quicker just to walk up. To give you guys an idea, look, you can see right there in the background, there's our tent. But it's so much quicker just to walk up this little hill. Oh, check it out. Oh, the GoPro don't want to show it. Little mushrooms. Just walking. Oop, I came down the hill. Now I'm on Uncle David's side of the hill. This is kind of where our property splits, right here up this hill. Oh, there's a good shot. I don't know how bright they're gonna be, but check out the little mushrooms, guys. Little mushrooms growing. It's like a small game trail that runs along this part of the hill here. And those little mushrooms are everywhere. Look over there. Also the little mushrooms. Wow. Okay. Ugh. I already see the vehicles now. Okay, here we go. And now we are at the old generator spot, guys. Took us about, what, 3 minutes? And I stopped a little bit and looked around for a second. Here is the area where the old generator used to be when we were over here at Come On Campgrounds at the old landing. Ah! Spider web in my face. As soon as I put down my spider web stick, I hit a spider web. New spider web stick. I walked right on through and made it on back. I need to come over here and get my water barrel. I need to get the swing, guys. And before I forget, I need to get my solar controller as well. We're gonna be needing that here shortly. I'm also gonna be taking the swing down over here And I'm gonna be reinstalling the swing somewhere over on our property. We just gotta find a good spot for it. Come on, campground's looking pretty good. This is the only water from the rain last few days. Other than that, it's looking pretty good. And of course, the little Baja area where the tractor played in. Well, I wouldn't say played in it, but you know how that goes. Yeah, so I'm not sure how much faster it actually was to walk through the woods or just to walk down the driveway. I think it took us about 5 minutes, guys, which may or may not have been the same amount of time. I know I didn't have to walk up the hill though, coming from that way. Walking in the hill in the woods is a little bit more gradual. Welcome back to Come On Mountain. Time to get you rolling. Time to get you rolling. Let's check out what the inside looks like for now. Get a little before and after. Absolutely love this rock. This rock out here has made all the difference. It's night and day. Well guys, here we go. We got some foam board. We got some insulation. And we're about to get to work, guys. A little before shot. We're tearing down walls and we're getting to it. I don't know how far we're gonna make it today. I don't know if we're gonna get into the bathroom area or into the pump house area over there or not. But I know right here is gonna be looking a little different. Let's get to work. Ryder, are you ready? Are you ready to work, buddy? I know you are. Making sure we're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting it. I told you I'm gonna get to work, buddy. I'm getting to work. Just give me a second. I'm still setting up cameras. I love you too. I came in right on time. Came in to Come On Cabin. This is a Come On Pancake. And you guys already know, we're rambling with the broom. A little bit of that Canadian maple syrup. Come on. All right, guys, as you just seen, we got the whole arsenal laid out right here. Check it out. We got the whole Craftsman kit. I also got my Cobalt drills up here. We are ready to rock and roll. We got some more batteries over here on the charge, getting ready to ride. I did actually have one of the batteries not wanting to take a charge, so we'll check that out later at another time. You already know Ryder's here on the scene, making sure we're gonna get this job rolling right. We got our wire, we got our panels for the roof for the insulation. I think Levi's gonna be on the insulation starting off on the roof. We're gonna get it rolling. But first, Uncle David and I are about to hang this panel.
Yep.
You got an idea of where you want it to go?
Not yet.
Not yet, guys. I have a feeling it's gonna be on the wall. Okay, so change of plans. We're actually not gonna be putting the breaker panel into the other room like we wanted with the well. We are gonna go ahead and hang it up over here because he's already got the conduit coming up out of the ground right here, and we only bought a certain amount of wire. I think we got like 100 foot or something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and hang that panel right here. Yes, Ryder, we're getting to work. hole drilled. Do you want to measure coming off that to get a line going all the way down? So now we got some holes drilled out. It's big enough for the wire to go through, be able to come right out of there. Let's put it up. Let's put it up. Got our main man getting it up there. You're doing a wonderful job, Levi. There we go. So I guess what we're gonna do is come out of the hole, and then we're actually not drilling through the studs. We're gonna go on top of the studs since they don't go all the way to the top. We're gonna go on top of the studs and run it on top of the insulation all the way over. We'll drop it around the back of that 2x6, drop it on down, and then we'll get a plug right there. I've got our hole for the top, and that's gonna go to the well room and supply the power also into here. We'll come up and go over the top there as well, come down, drop a couple of outlets in here for the washing machine, for the sink outlet over here, you know, for hair dryer, or shaving or something like that. And then of course we'll have to cut a hole up in the middle up there for the shower. Back to work. Alright guys, we got all the plugs in that where we want them. We got plugs, we got switches, we got lights, everything is marked out. Yep. Next we're gonna run some wire. Let's be some wire rats. We're speaking of rats, now we got Ryder running around. What you see, bud? What you see?
He's always stopping something.
Go get him, Ryder. Alright guys, we're actually gonna run the wire for the well itself. We're gonna go ahead and get that one. It has a dedicated 220 wire, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a home run. So? Yeah. That should be the only other hole we gotta cut. Everything else Uncle David wants on top of the trusses, so let's do it. All right, guys, we got our home run for our water. We're gonna come down the wall over here. It's gonna run out behind everything. It's gonna come down somewhere right here, get buried along the line under some rock. I think some rock's gonna be going into here. And then we're gonna tie her in right here where she's already tied in. We'll take that out and put her back in. But as you can see, we got us all the way through. We'll pull this a little bit tighter, and I'm sure we'll get some staples or something and secure it into the wood. We got to pull it all the way across, and the reason it's called a home run, guys, is because it starts from the home and it goes all the way around. So it starts from the beginning where the panel is and goes all the way back to where one of them is, and that's why it's called a home run. I did not know that. And the home runs meaning from where the point of the load is all the way back to where it starts at the breaker panel is a home run.
Heck yeah.
Some example of home runs at a house is going to be your oven.
Okay, yeah.
Your water heater, your air conditioning unit, something that a breaker controls only that item. That's called a home run.
Okay, heck yeah.
Home run.
All right, Mike just thought about this and he said it'd be really good to teach not only me, but you guys too. So let's get some knowledge.
Okay guys, so for the next part, this main room in here is going to be the most important room, which means the room we're going to focus on first. And what we're going to do is we're going to go from breaker panel and we're going to put a junction box somewhere, meaning that junction box is going to feed from other things. And sometimes junction boxes can be just sockets. So what we're going to do is run a wire to one outlet, and then from that outlet we're going to piggyback to another outlet, and then to a switch, and then from the switch to our light, and that's how we're gonna take place of actual junction box. We'll be able just to use the box as an outlet, piggyback.
Nice.
Let's do it. I want to be able to make sure that my wire pull for your panels, you always
any of them.
Get all of them to the bottom. You want them all to be the same.
Yeah.
That way now it doesn't matter when we come in.
You can just pull it from any direction.
We can go wherever we want, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
A little bit more. Give me a little bit more. There we go. What's that? Okay, so we run it down. We make sure there's enough to go down to the actual outlet.
Yeah.
We're gonna be coming through the back. We want to give it some extra.
Yeah, just in case.
Every time.
Yeah, always. And I hate running wires short. It's the worst.
It's the worst. It's the absolute worst. And you know what else we can do? We can get this little guy right here, and we can punch out the back.
Okay.
And look right here. The Kleins. They're Kleins. They're actually called linesman's pliers.
Okay.
But Klein is a brand, like Milwaukee Klein is a brand. But in like the AC trade, we don't call them linesman's pliers. And also in the electrical trade, they don't call them linesman's pliers. They call them Kleins.
Kleins.
At least that's how we did it in Florida. And we just knock out that little plastic right there. So we're gonna knock out our incoming power here. And we're gonna tie into it, and then we're gonna be coming out of it. So I'll knock out one at the bottom. Here we go, and you guys can see inside of there. It's just a little plastic thing, and you can knock it right out. See how easy that is, guys? Easy, right?
Of course.
clients.
Yeah.
Action. They're hammers, they're wire strippers, they're pliers. Make it happen. So then next what we're going to do is we will run a wire from here back up and we'll go over to the plug. Oh. tearing up Levi's hard work.
All my work.
Man.
Ripped out in one foul swoop. Actually, might be able to just pop 2 of those back in there real quick.
Ah, there we go. Down here. Blacka.
There we go. That next one, yeah, for sure.
That's going to be really close right there.
Yeah.
And we do got to go through
Yeah.
all over the top right here.
Yeah.
This should help hold this up.
Yeah, right? As long as you don't tear it down first.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is going to be interesting. We're going to have to put it through here and then go outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you want, I'll take this ladder around outside and you can hand it to me.
Perfect. I got it just peeking through now.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna do a little double. Maybe I find the hole.
To your left a little bit. Yep, right about, yep.
There she is.
That's the one.
Can't find the hole. How close are we?
Money, we got about, maybe 2 foot extra.
Nice. Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that. Might even can pull that back a little bit.
Yeah.
Next, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna come in here, knock out the pop out that are in the back right here, put a feed in, put a feed out, run from this plug all the way up and around, and we're gonna end up over here at this switch, guys. And then from that switch, we'll power this light. The light's gonna be the end of the road. All right, guys, so the master bedroom is wired up. And I'll show you right here where we're starting from. Starting from the breaker panel, we have our power wire that's coming in all the way over to our first outlet. We're gonna come into our first outlet, piggyback off of that outlet. It jumps back around to the other outlet down here, and you can see I got them properly labeled so we know what's what. We got power. This one's going toward the light. We're jumping way back over here to this light switch, guys. We got the power coming in, and this is going from the switch to our light, jumping over to our light right there, guys. Then we're gonna, I actually skipped a step. We're gonna be putting a junction box right here. This junction box will tie in and that'll feed. And that's how we're gonna feed those 2 outlets over there. We're gonna run in with our junction box. We're gonna come down and catch this outlet. It's gonna jump and catch this outlet. And that's gonna be the room, guys. Let's get to the next room. With room 2, which is gonna be pretty much the bathroom, we're gonna start at the breaker panel and run pretty much the same trace as the well. And we're gonna pop out of this side. And I'm actually gonna be putting a junction box right there. And let's go ahead and mark that. Go ahead and put a little junction box right there at our JB. That junction box can split down and catch our outlet, which in return we can piggyback off the outlet, come around and hit this light switch, and that light switch will jump up here and hit our light and our fan from on this side. Then we're gonna come from our junction box, we're gonna shoot on down. We're gonna catch this outlet, and then from this outlet we're gonna piggyback around to this switch over here. And this switch is gonna control the light in the bathroom. Now we can get back to work. I think I heard Lyssa, guys. Let's go check it out. Oh, it is my queen. Who'd you bring back with you? It's Addie and Serenity.
You're not seeing my ears.
Oh, don't see her ears, guys. How was the trip? Oh, Serenity, I love your hair. You got it all braided up.
I took mine out because it was being a little bit.
So.
Oh, ow, ow.
Hey.
Ow, ow, oh, oh.
Hello, let's take a look at your hair, my little baby. That's pretty. Get up.
I can leave it in a week so I don't, and then I don't have to wash my hair or I don't have to brush it.
Okay, well, I see what you're saying.
What is that? Does that hold your earrings for you?
Yep.
Ooh,
She
look
got
at that.
She got her ears pierced.
How
Dang, that's awesome.
It's not.
Yeah, it happens from time to
No,
time.
but I re-pierced it. It was no stupid.
True that.
I really.
Well, we're making some good progress in there. Uncle David ran up to the store because, of course, we needed some more material. And we've already got 1 bedroom completely wired. Well, the wire is ran. We have already ran the wire for the well, and now we're wiring up the bathroom.
Nice. Moving along.
Back to work. So Uncle David made it back. He did bring us the material. We needed 2 more junction boxes to be able to complete the task. And he also surprised us with some pizzas. So he's gonna go ahead and whip us up a little bit of lunch. Levi is about to get ready to start the insulation in the bathroom in here. He already got all the foam board up in there. And before we get too crazy with stretching all these wires out, Levi thought it would be a good idea
Probably.
to get this foam before we get this building
Might make sense.
side covered with foam also. Back to work, back to work. As for me, guys, I'm gonna be in here. I'm gonna put our junction box up. I'm gonna go ahead and get all of our wires pulled. I'm also gonna come into this room and get our hole drilled up top and get everything prepped up for our room in this side. Making good progress. That'll do, Bobbit. That'll do. Ooh, you feel that little breeze?
Yeah,
Where'd that come from?
Ugh.
Bless you, breeze. Bless you. Bless the breeze. Bless you.
Here.
Oh, muchas gracias. There we go. Whew, right on time. Let's eat a little pizza. Little pepperoni goodness. Pepperoni goodness. Alright guys, like I said a while ago, I'm gonna go ahead and wait for Levi to finish up what he's doing over there, because he's gonna be doing the same thing on this side over here, and I don't want to run a bunch of wires in his way, because right now that's what he's struggling with right there. We went ahead and started running wire, and before we could catch it, it was already in his way. So we're gonna go ahead and wait. For now, we're gonna go ahead and start stripping our wires back. I can go ahead and get that junction box put in. I can go ahead and start stripping wires back here. On every outlet, we can go ahead and start stripping wires back. Let's get to stripping. Whew. I got that feeling. I bet you got that feeling too, don't you?
What?
You know that feeling you get right after you just ate some lunch and you had a big cup of water behind it and you're like, ooh, maybe
yeah.
and now it's kind of extra hot now and it's like, a nap?
Yep.
Oh, a nap might sound good.
That's exactly why I made this. An iced coffee.
No naps though. Back to work. Junction box up, guys. Now we got a way to feed power to the other side where these other plugs are going to be by the bed, and we can feed power in, which is going to do our loop all the way around. Time to show a little bit of dressing to the panel. I don't know exactly how much you guys were able to see, but what I did is I took this little cup and I put this ring around it so that we got something to put the wires through and it's not on a sharp metal edge. I can go to whichever side I want. I can keep it nice. We're gonna come down and put it in. If I have my way about it, we're gonna make it look like a ladder, guys. Alright guys, so what I did is I went ahead and got all the breakers. I'm going to go ahead and install the breakers. We're going to put them down at the bottom to the left-hand side. All the punch outs are still in, so we can pick which side we want. And that's going to allow me to see that a little bit better with the wires. Well guys, I was trying to get the time lapse rolling so you guys could see me wiring up this panel right here, but it was a little dark, so this is what we got. We got 4 breakers lined up in here. We only got 3 of them hooked up because this one's going to be going to the outdoor kitchen. We got the neutrals come in on the right side. We got the hots in the ground over here on the left. Looking pretty good, not bad for an old AC tech. Alright, we got this one marked out right here. That's where the box is going to be. We got our wire. It's getting fed from this box over here, which in return is getting fed from the junction box right here. Time to finish the bathroom.
Get her done.
Alright, so we got power in, power out, and we're going to jump on this side also. So as you guys just seen in the time lapse, we got all the wire pulled for the pump room now. I did go ahead and run from the junction box all the way over down the wall here. We're gonna tap into the box, out of the box. We're going back up and around, down into the light. We're actually gonna take that light switch right there. We're moving it over here. And then I ran this cord from the light switch over to the light. I went ahead and took all the wire back down so Levi can blah 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 blah. So Levi can hang the foam and I'll rerun them wires. It's getting to the end of a long day. As you guys can see, Uncle and David and Levi are doing all the real simple easy stuff and had me doing the harder stuff.
Of course, yeah.
I've been slaving on these wires, guys, in and out, and they've been over here with this real simple insulation.
Light insulation.
It's so light. So
it's that
so clean.
It's that new formula, no itch.
Yeah,
man, they're not
at all.
They're not even itching or coughing or sneezing or nothing.
No, none of that either.
Working me like a slave, guys. So all in all, I do have this little electrical box here, this junction box. After Levi gets done putting up all the foam up there, we'll be able to complete that.
Yeah.
But you guys smashed it today in here, man. Look at all this insulation up.
Yeah. as I'm sitting here itching.
Man,
Yeah.
you guys get all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Tell you what though, one good day in, we got one good day down. We got a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
This wall opening up right here was everything.
Yeah.
Man,
It made a big difference.
totally changes the feel in here, guys.
Yep. That's for you, Roxanne.
Love you. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up for today, guys.
There it is.
There's gonna be another day tomorrow, and another day after that, and another day after that, guys.
Just keep it rolling.
Hey, we love you guys. Keep working hard. And remember, if you can dream it,
You can drift it.